Today I'm going to deal with Resonance and Wonder by Stephen Greenblatt. Let us see about the author. His full name is Stephen J. Greenblatt. He is an American Shakespearean, literary historian, and author. He was born on 7th November 1943 and he served as a university professor at Harvard University since 2000. He is the general editor of the Norton Shakespeare and the general editor and the contributor to the Norton Anthology of English Literature. Blatt is one of the founders of New Historicism. His works have been influential since the early 1980s when he introduced the term. He has written and edited numerous books and articles relevant to New Historicism, the study of culture, Renaissance studies, and Shakespeare studies, and is considered to be an expert in these fields. He is also co-founder of the literary cultural journal Representations, which often publishes articles by new historians. His most popular work is Will in the World, a biography of Shakespeare that was on the New York Times bestseller list for 9 weeks. He won the Pulitzer Prize for General Nonfiction in 2012 and the National Book Award for Nonfiction in 2011 for Swear How the World Became Modern. In his short article Resonance and Wonder, Stephen Greenblatt explores two important concepts that inform a museum goer's experience, that is, resonance and wonder. While the article was written in 1990, the topic of resonance and wonder in museum is one that is still very relevant to museums today. Like the definition of the word, Greenblatt's ideas and resonance are multifaceted. According to Greenblatt, resonance means the power of the displayed object to reach out beyond its formal boundaries to a larger world, to evoke in the viewer the complex dynamic cultural forces from which it has emerged and for which it may be taken by a viewer to stand. Which means, while examining an object in the museum, importance should be given to all the influences that shape that object to get such a view, so that any viewer coming from any standpoint will be able to connect with that piece. Greenblatt further says that resonance within a museum can also refer to the notion of echo or reverberation, so that it can be connected to the object having its own voice separate from any other agenda, so that the object can be able to represent its own character as well as the character of a large community of voices and skills and imagine ethnographic thickness. So in short, when a visitor visits a museum, so the object or the museum is able to resonate some ideas with the visitors, so that they'll be able to connect with it and they'll be able to converse with it and come away with a deeper understanding of it because of the interaction they have had. Greenblatt defines wonder as the object's ability to stop the viewer in his or her tracks, to convey an arresting sense of uniqueness, to evoke an exalted attention. So here this wonder is a tool which may or may not lead to resonance. And wonder can be invoked not only by the object but the way in which it is displayed within the museum, such as with boutique lighting or placement within a coveted area in the museum. So I'll explain in short. So wonder means when you're going to the museum, you're witnessing a piece. So when you see that piece, you'll get some awe feeling. So that is wonder. Okay. Resonance means, so this wonder can lead to resonance. So resonance means when you see the same object, so you will be having two kind of ideas. One thing is it can reverberate its own idea what the object is. Okay, it will have its own character. At the same time, it will tell about its past or what shaped it, this its background information. So that is resonance. So here in resonance, the object evokes the resonance, but in wonder, it is not only the object but the way it is displayed, it is also matters. Then in resonance, the visitors are able to interact with the object, but here the visitors are, it stops their views in order to have some kind of unique attention to resonance. Here wonder may or may not lead to resonance. So these are all the difference between these two things. Greenblatt argues that the most successful exhibition begin with an appeal to wonder, and this wonder can lead to the desire for resonance. For it is generally easier in our culture to pass from wonder to resonance than from resonance to wonder. So he is telling that a museum exhibition will be successful when it is able to create wonder in their mind, so that the wonder will lead to resonance, because in our culture this format is easier. And he concludes that wonder and resonance can thus work in concert to produce the most impactful museum experience, one in which the visitor is both awed by and more deeply informed by an object simply by experiencing it under the right circumstances. And this is all about resonance and wonder. Thank you.